Guys, you're both musicians.
Well, Jackson is a musician. Sorry, I just have such respect for the word, and Jackson is really a musician. I'm exploring writing music and singing. Yeah.
What's more fun, being in a band or acting?
Oh.
Well, they're rather different, yet they have some certain similarities at the same time, being very honest and real in a moment, because that's what audiences really respond to.
What's your technique?
I don't know. I'm just music is very new for me, so it's really exciting. I love both, and for different reasons. I feel like my experience right now in my relationship with music is so much of that is because of my relationship with my husband. So I feel like that experience is very special because of that.
I think of all the Twilight Saga movies, this is the most high-tech one. Could you mention one especially difficult scene, not for acting reasons, but because of all the high-tech stuff involved?
You know, there's a very, very short scene in the film, very simple, where Bella has awakened as a vampire and is kind of has been living this life for a little bit, and she's looking out and she sees all the couples kind of arriving, coming back to the house from hunting, and you know, Alice and Jasper kind of drop into frame like they came from the trees, and it looks beautiful. But in reality, like, we were suspended up for like 20 minutes at a time in these harnesses 30 feet above the ground, and it's very uncomfortable on your delegates.
How about you, Nikki? Do you remember anything?
Yeah, it took a lot of imagination while filming. You know, a lot of it was put together after the fact in post-production, and I think that that's very challenging as an actor to not have the environment be the actual environment. So I can recall a number of, I mean, we had a very awesome, very epic sort of battle scene, and none of that really existed. As well as the child, you know, a lot of the acting that I did with this baby, it was not a real baby, it was a robot baby. So it was a very different experience.
Do you think in a way that the saga seems not to be going away, that you stuck to it in a way?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's it doesn't feel like the end. It in a lot of ways feels like a new beginning. It's you know, kind of, it's wonderful, and this film is so beautiful and so wonderful. The fans are so passionate about it, and thanks to them, we've been able to make these movies.
I come from Brazil, and you have so many fans there. I was just checking out a website which is 1,000% devoted to the saga, and I was wondering, you know, what these people will do now. What do you think they'll find something else?
I don't know. It's hard to predict. I honestly don't know. I think none of us we couldn't have expected it to have this kind of reaction even to begin with. So I don't know what they'll do next. I mean, hopefully they'll continue to watch the movies. It inspires them to be creative. You know, that's one of the things I love the most about this is seeing fans, like, you know, they write fan fiction and they draw and they send us drawings and they make necklaces. They create what we're wearing in the movies. I mean, it's really cool to see how inspired they are.
One of the reasons I've enjoyed being a part of it for so long is that it's connected people worldwide, and they write to each other, and they share their works of fiction, they share their poetry, they share their art. I've literally seen it bring families together, mothers and daughters and grandmothers and sons and fathers, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful when a piece of art can transcend boundaries and just bring people together.